first lights of neon didn't shine. They warned. Red strobes waking up in the fog, hazard beacons flickering across unfinished towers. The city humming like a machine, testing its pulse. For the very first time. They built the walls before they built the homes. Steel ribs rising out of flood of water. Concrete poured over old bones of the world that came before. Every surface marked with caution tape, every corridor wired for survival, every breath filtered through a system that didn't have a name yet. People gathered under scaffolding, like shadows waiting for permission to exist. The air tasted like metal and new electricity. The city was still learning how to breathe. And when the power surged, for the very first time, the whole skyline trembled like it understood the weight of what it was becoming. The first lights of neon cut through the dark like warning signs. A city built to survive, even if the people couldn't. The first lights of neon turned the sky into a ceiling and the ground into a promise that no one could ever leave. The first lights of neon made the future feel inevitable. Circuit came online with no ceremony, just a pulse through the grid, a quiet recalibration of every sensor, every camera, every algorithm waiting to define a life. It didn't speak, it didn't need to. The city understood its new god before anyone heard its name. Flood walls locked, transit rails activated, the underline flickered away in red and white emergency glow. Neon wasn't born, it was activated. Every blueprint became a boundary. Every boundary became a rule. Every rule became a life. The first lights of neon cut through the dark like warning signs. A city built to survive, even if the people couldn't. The first lights of neon turned the sky into a ceiling and the ground into a promise that no one could ever leave. Oh, the first lights of neon make the future feel inevitable. And somewhere in the underline, before she had a name, before the city forgot her, before the street took her twice, a child opened her eyes under the same red lights that would one day watch her die. The first lights of neon were never meant to be beautiful. They were meant to be a warning. The first lights of neon built a city that could endure anything except the people living where the story starts, not with her, with the city that made her.